Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are in the last episode 7 of Extreme Weight Loss, parentheses, to the stage. And today's contest day, Adam. So what are we going to do? We got these clients who've gone through extreme weight loss transformations. They've lost tons of weight. This is a massive goal for them. And here we are, peak week, show's coming up. How do you prepare them mentally for what the stage is going to be like, what that day is?
Sometimes clients like this, very first time, I might actually peak them for 10 days. They usually have a slower met rate, so I might be more careful with increases and spread it out over a longer period of time. And I find that 10-day can really help me with these clients as well. And then we're texting photos 3 times a day, and they're just getting really familiar with the process. And with that being said, just making sure that they, know what classes they're registering for, knowing when those classes are, making sure they send you a show schedule so you can kind of guide them, looking for any kind of one of the biggest things is sometimes people think of show day being just Saturday, but a lot of these shows have a check-in on Friday, and you want to make sure people don't just show up Saturday like it's a race, and they actually go to the Friday check-in to get their, height, weight, or whatever division they're competing in, and, going through the motions there at check-ins.
So physiologically, you're assuming that somebody who's gone through a lot of weight loss, even if you've managed it very well and you've taken your time, you don't want to do anything extreme. And so you're planning on making small incremental changes, maybe something like a progressive linear load, just holding their condition and increasing fullness. I agree, this is not a time to gamble, and after all this hard work, make them look worse on contest day than they anticipated, than they previously looked in the last couple of weeks. So, kudos to you for being responsible in your coaching. I wouldn't expect any less. But I like what you're saying about the psychological things. Like, these people have never done this. So all of those little details, of knowing what to do. This is what, you got to be here at this time and check the schedule. And did you look at the website and all that? I mean, there is a lot for somebody who has never done this before to all of a sudden take in and try and sort out.
Yeah. And, in all honesty, I've had people win pro cards and win massive shows overall. These are some of my proudest moments as a coach. Like, I can guarantee I change somebody's life forever when they do this. And then, honestly, for me, this extends past show day and hoping that they manage this weight loss responsibly. So talking to them about reverse dieting, I'll almost talk about those kinds of things even during the peak week, and how, this is what calories are going to look like immediately the next week. So they have a plan. So when they're cooking their show day food, they can already have their Monday through Friday set up for the next week as well.
It's so critical. I don't care how many times you discuss this. When somebody's not used to the rigors of a show, the psychological letdown of having this immense, just life-altering goal hanging over you for a year, and then all of a sudden you wake up on Sunday and it's gone, it's not there, some people can lose it. And all of a sudden they feel like they're letting themselves down. They get into that shame spiral, and all of a sudden it's 2 days and it's 3 days. I think it's very important to stay in touch and almost prioritize those clients. Like, you got to reach out, hey, it's Monday, how you doing? I haven't heard from you. And really try and mitigate any derailing of their own expectations and just mental fortitude. You really have to pay attention to that.
Yeah, on the bottom of my peak week documents a few years ago, I started putting next week macros and telling them I would like you to prepare these when you do your show day foods, just so you're ready. Because people don't realize how exhausting competing is. And when you get home Sunday, meal prep's usually the last thing you want to do, especially if you're done dieting, done competing. And if you get that first weekend, it can just really help put some pep back into your step. And how many times have people said, well, I blew it Sunday and now I'm going to blow it Monday, and well, now Tuesday is gone.
I'm gonna finish with this. And first of all, let me thank you for even bringing up this entire topic, Adam. But this is why it's so important, as we said from the beginning, to make sure that with this great external goal that you can use to your advantage, you're working on making intrinsic changes and creating different types of motivation. So all of that sounds very cliche and okay, I get it, until the day you wake up and that is no longer there. It's so impactful, and I just don't think people realize it. So you almost need some kind of therapy mechanism to recheck in with yourself as a competitor who's gone through this, and make sure that you now have new goals that may not include the stage. Check that off your list. Maybe now you got a new goal for the stage, but you've got to have the next rung of the ladder to hold on to. So I think this has been tremendously helpful, Adam. Again, I thank you so much for even bringing up this topic, because it really merges the stage with people who have real life transformation needs. So we'll leave it at that, guys, and we'll come back at you next time with another topic and some more features in between. We appreciate you liking and sharing Contest Prep University. We'll catch you next time.